now, let's meet the man who founded the Byrds, has made a number of solo records, and has made a large thing of the 12-string guitar. Mr. Roger McGuinn. I'd like to start my routine questioning at the beginning, if I may. Is it right you changed your name from Jim to Roger?
Yes, well, that was something after the Byrds were formed, and I started to experiment with Eastern religions. And I found a guru in Indonesia who said, I think you'll vibrate better with the universe if your name begins with an R. So he said, pick 10 names that start with an R, and I did. And I sent him names like Rocket and Retro and React. And Roger was among the names because it's a two-way radio word, like for airplanes. Yeah. And he sent me back the name Roger. It was the only proper name in the bunch.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, yeah.
That is a good story.
I liked it.
Do you still keep in contact with him?
No, I've lost touch.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Now, is it right that you were also nearly called the Byrdses?
Well, Gene Clark came up with the idea of the Byrdsies, and we thought, no, that's a little too silly. And then our manager said, what about the Byrds? And of course, that meant girls here. And we didn't want to be confused with the girls. So then we said, well, what if we changed the spelling? And we experimented with different spellings and came up with the Y.
Is it true that on Mr. Tambourine Man, you were the only actual member of the group to play on that?
Yeah, we had session musicians. I was the only one allowed to play.
What did you play there?
I played electric 12-string, a Rickenbacker 12. And that's what I did, yeah.
Exactly, creating that sound. Yeah. Now, we've got a clip of your second single, which is Bob Dylan's All I Really Want to Do, from Top of the Pops in 1965, just here. Was that Rickenbacker?
That was the Rickenbacker.
The drummer, I noticed that he had a sort of a polo neck jumper and a thick tweed jacket. He must have been very hot.
It must have been really hot with the television lights.
Yeah, exactly. And playing the drums all at the same time. Now, is it true that after that trip, that's when you wrote the song that you're going to do in a moment for us, 8 Miles High?
That's right. On the way back from that trip, it was a wonderful trip. We met the Beatles and the Stones, and the fans loved it. The only thing was that the press gave us a hard time.
Why was that?
Well, it was because the promoter had billed us as America's answer to the Beatles, and it was impossible to live up to that. So, and we were a young group, and we hadn't played that much. Some of the other musicians hadn't played for a long time, so it was a little shaky at some gigs. But we had a good time doing it, and going back, we decided to write the song, 8 Miles High.
And what's the song about?
Well, it's about London, basically. If you listen to the words, it's rain, grey town, known for its sound, in places, small faces unbound. That's the kids, you know. It was... And the 8 Miles High part is about the airplane ride.
Right, on the way back.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to you doing 2 numbers in a moment from the acoustic recorded LP. And we'll look forward to hearing that in a moment. In the meantime, thank you very much, Mr. Roger McGuinn.